Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel as I trip over cords. We are here super excited to go over a little how-to video for you today. So something I get asked about all the time is how to remove the fabric from the NUNA PIPA series of infant seats. And so we're going to show you how to take the fabric off for washing and then how to put all the fabric back on after it's all nice and clean. If you haven't yet, now would be the perfect time to like this video. You can leave a comment below if you've got a question or a comment. You can subscribe to this channel. That is the best way to show your support. Also, if it makes sense to share this with someone, go ahead and share it. Sharing is caring. We love that. But you can also head on over to my website, destinationbabykids.com. You can buy all kinds of fabulous things on the website. Let's say somebody gifted you a NUNA PIPA infant seat, but they didn't give you the infant insert. You can buy that directly on my website, destinationbabykids.com. I'm a real brick and mortar store here in the greater San Francisco Bay Area. I love doing all the car seat stuff and being able to show it all to you. So again, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That is the best way to show support other than buying directly something off the website. Yeah, let's launch into how to clean, remove the fabric from the NUNA PIPA series of infant car seats. Okay, gang, I promise I'm here. You just can't see my face. This is like an episode of Charlie Brown or Muppet Babies, but I'm still going to walk you through how to take all of the materials off these products and then subsequently show you how to put them back on. So the first thing I would do by announcing is the tan seat that I have here is the PIPA Aire. This will also demonstrate PIPA Aire RX because they are actually pretty much the same car seat. They just have a different style of material. And then right here, I've got PIPA RX. So let's talk about removing the fabric. The first thing that I would do with either one of these seats to have better access is go ahead and have the handles shift all the way down. On RX, to do that, there's a button on either side. You're going to press that and have that handle come all the way back for stability, and we're going to do the same on the Aire. But instead of the buttons being there, it's these gray tabs on the little round piece, so you'll press those at the same time, and then we'll go ahead and move that handle down. Now, I would start with removing the canopies, which is this piece on either of them. In order to do that, there's a snap. And again, all of this we do relatively gently. We don't want to hit those pieces too hard. So we'll go ahead and unsnap, and then on the inside of the seat, or excuse me, let me show you a little bit closer here. Come closer to the camera to show. Right here on the canopy piece, right there, there's a button. When you press that button, you'll be able to pull the canopy apart. So I'm going to do that on both sides. And then on the back of my Aire RX, there's Velcro. So I'm able to take this guy off, and then I will be able to pull that canopy rod out. That's how we're going to be able to wash this biscotti piece. Again, if you were afraid to get a light color, you don't have to be, because removing the canopy is actually very easy. So it's the same story on the RX. We're going to hit that canopy rod piece here on the exterior on both sides. And then we'll undo the two little bits of Velcro on the back of that guy, and we can remove that rod the same way on that for washing, because we don't want to wash it with those rods on there. Now, on these seats, another tip would be to go ahead and remove all of the infant padding that came with it. Now, if your seat doesn't have infant padding, keep in mind you do need those pieces for a newborn. You can buy them separately from destinationbabykids.com. So if you go to my website, you'll be able to do that. To loosen the harness, again, there is a tab here. You press that release tab. You'll pull the harness pieces. You can undo the buckle, and then you can pull the body piece out. So removable. Now this guy has a seam. So when we wash this, we can actually take out this little foam wedge on the inside. I'm going to leave it in for now because we're going to pretend that we've done that and put those in our washing machine for washing. And then our shoulder belt pieces will come off with snaps. So those just unsnap, very easy. The crotch belt piece can sometimes give people a little bit of frustration. Don't worry about that. That's just a timer going off. On the crotch belt piece, I'm going to bring this close to show. There's like an additional little black tongue on the inside, right here. If you take that and you shove that through the front of the buckle, extreme close-up, Wayne and Garth, but you shove that through the front of the buckle, that is going to be a step that you need to do in order to remove that little guy. So we went ahead and removed that, and now we can take those pieces off. I'm going to go ahead and do it on my gray boy over here as well. Unbuckle. I'm actually going to hit that crotch piece first, because if I do this part first, it'll actually make removing the other piece more easy. So I go ahead and again unbuckle both sides, take that guy off. We'll unsnap these pieces here, very easy. We'll go ahead and pull our body pillow out. This guy has no seam, so it's just clearer on what the heck we're doing. We'll go ahead and remove that. And then the headpiece comes out with a little bit of Velcro on the back of the headrest. So now that is out completely. When we want to take the material off the body, this is where you want to be slow, methodical, gentle. The most important area to start, I feel, is on, well, actually, let's do two things. Before we do that, on the back of the seat, you have what's called a splitter plate right here. Let's go ahead and undo the shoulder belt pieces from the splitter plate. Now I can pull the shoulder belt pieces out and through. That's going to make removing the material easier. I'm also going to go ahead and undo my chest clip. That will also make removal easier. On the other guy, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come to the back of the seat. I'm going to identify where the splitter plate is. I'm going to go ahead and remove the fabric on both sides. I'll turn the seat around and pull those pieces apart. That's going to make life easier. Now, this is again where I talk about being slow, gentle, methodical. Come to the front of the seat, and you're going to want to lift the material up gently like that. Now, before you start ripping at it or pulling at it like a wild animal, you're going to want to unsnap from the side of both sides those pieces so that you'll be able to get all the material to come off. Additionally, it's probably easiest to go ahead and remove, there's a little snap on the side of this material that's under this little wedge here. I'm going to go ahead and pop that up. And this whole piece probably comes off, but let's go ahead and unsnap this guy. Boom, I unsnapped it very gently. And I'm just going to very slowly pull this up like a shower cap. So now, coming to my other side, popping that snap. That again is under that piece. I will show you how to remove that fully. But now that we've got most of it, we should have enough flexibility to pull this guy forward and undo this little square from each one of these belt guides. Just like that. Now I'm going to pull up my buckle, or pull down on the buckle and pull the material up, and then gently feed these pieces through. And again, the chest clip as well. You have to be really, really methodical and slow about it, but it is able to be removed for washing. Just like that. And again, I do think it's possible to pop off these canopy pieces fully. Yes, I figured out how, so hopefully I can show you on this other guy. If you twist the canopy piece down, this should make this easier. Oh, this one, it's actually accessible without doing that. But if we wanted to take this whole canopy piece off, if it was too hard to access that snap, and again, when we put the material back on, we are definitely going to want to do this. We're going to push this whole piece down so that we have access to that snap. So I'm going to leave that guy there just for my own sanity. If we come to RX, again, it's a little different because there is like a tab on this guy right here that you pull. It's just a little metal tab, so it's not a snap. If I come around the seat, I'm feeling, ooh, there's more tabs. So different models have different ways that the material comes on and off, which is why we don't just do one and assume that it's the same on all of them, like some people may think. And again, slow and steady wins the race on any of this stuff. So here I'm going to pull this material very gently around these buttons that are on both sides. There's more tabs underneath by the belt guides. We're going to really, really slowly untab here and untab underneath these little plastic tabs and gently pull that material up. Now again, getting around the belt guides is almost always the most annoying part of this process, but we'll go ahead and do that. And then we gently pull the belt buckle through, and then we're slowly going to feed the harness through the spots with the chest clip. I hope you guys can see that. I'll tilt it toward the camera here so you can see. But I'm not just going to yank this through like an idiot. I'm going to gently feed it through. And again, slow and steady wins the race. We got nothing but time. And we're just going to pull that off. And now that will be able to all be washed. And we have our seat, both sets of seats, naked and ready to be cleaned. And you can clean the inside of this with like a Clorox wipe if you want. Just be careful around what is the blue foam. That is memory foam sitting on top of bike helmet foam. So very, very exciting stuff. Very, very soft for baby to be laying on. If you were wondering why your Nuna was maybe more comfortable than somebody else's seat, that is going to be why. So thank you guys for watching, and you can go ahead and wash that material according to the book instructions and the instructions on the actual seat. And then when it's all nice and dry, we'll go ahead and put it back on. You can watch the video for that too.